Dear students, it is the third video about writing techniques and writing process. In the previous video third, we were talking about the pre-writing stage and writing process. The writing process, includes pre-writing, number 2, drafting, number 3, revising and editing, proofreading, and publishing and presenting. Once again, pre-writing, drafting, revising, editing and proofreading, publishing and presenting. This is the complete writing stage. Whether some person is a media personnel or he is a scientist working with NASA or any other advanced organizations, writing process is almost the same. Well, in this video we are going to talk about writing strategies and techniques, that how well one can know about writing strategies and techniques. Fine. Here, using systematic techniques, well, there are two ways to write. One is using under specific guidelines, controlled manner, and one is free manner, that by your own choice, by your own will, you start gathering up, select the topic, get information, understand your point of view, settle your tone, and start writing for a specific set of audience. Fine. Well, here let's read what this systematic techniques. Those that have a preconceived structure often work well for the students who like to observe and reflect on what they observe. These students who like to analyze and organize prefer to have their information in neat packages. They tend to like working with details and directions, following instructions and ordering their information and work habits. Whatever your preferred style, you will benefit it. You try some different to get you thinking in a new way. No matter what kind of students you are, try these different techniques to see what works to get you started. Means that in dictating manner, students often learn better, clear, but they cannot develop their own writing style. So both ways to be employed, free and controlled. Well, classic writing strategies, in under this domain we are talking about classic writing strategies. Classic writing strategies are the very formal and means historically practiced ways of writing which have evolved and developed with the human beings. Fine. These includes definitions, division and classification, mean you define the subject matter, division and classification, comparison and contrast, cause and effect, and processes analysis. Fine. They are the classic writing techniques, that either you define things, you divide and classify the things, compare and contrast, find similarities and differences among the different things. For example, some person is writing about memory management system. It's clear. First he will define memory management and system, and then division, types of memories, RAM and ROM, comparison, contrast, that how human memory and computer memory are different and how RAM is different from the ROM. So these are the things which have to be applied, but they are called strategic definitions. Let's see. Using this strategy, you would thoughtfully answer a few questions using topics you might like to explore. As you write these answers and think about your topic, you can make brief notes. After reviewing your notes, you mark the ideas that seem promising. As you add bonus, each of these strategies suggests a logical way to organize your writing. You probably won't use all these strategies in your paper, but you might use one or two. Means not in the paper, but you might use one or two. For example, definition. Number two, division and classification, comparison and contrast, cause and effect, process analysis. Definition. How would I define my topic or subject? Does it belong to a larger group? How can I use it? To what greater degree does this topic belong? How do I classify its parts? Comparison and contrast. What is the topic similar to? What is different from? How it is different? Cause and effect. What caused this topic situation? What are its effects? Why it occurs? Process analysis. How does it work? Does it fit to any other process? Clear? And here is given the following example. Clear? Effects of P. Pfiesteria pollution in Chesapeake Bay. Clear? Definition. What exactly is Pfiesteria? For example, definition. You start for this is your topic, as I have given the topic of memory management system to you. Same example has been repeated here. What exactly is allergy and bacteria? What other kinds of water pollutions are there? Do I want to include other kinds of pollution? Division and classification. You divide your topic. Is the pollution of the bay categorized? Mean divide classification, that how many subtypes and divisions are possible? Does the pollution belongs to a genus of algae or bacteria? The effects on fish, crabs and hymen differ somewhat but are still deadly. Comparison and contrast. Are the other kinds of allergy outbreaks? Are any as deadly Pfiesteria? How have the allergy in the bay changed? Cause and effects. What are the causes of the pollution? Does the farm run off from Lancaster County affect? What are the effects on the hymen as well as the fish population? Processes analysis. How does the pollution happen? What causes the allergy to grow so deadly? How does farm runoff contribution to the problem? Means this is the way that when you are writing your essay or report or something, you define things, you divide and classify into subsections, you compare and contrast, cause, analyze the causes and differences, and process analysis. Fine. With this discussion, we have covered that writing strategies first are called classic strategies. These strategies are taught duly to the students to learn the written communication well. For example, at A levels and O levels and at universities, the writing courses, dissertation courses are offered to students to groom at the basic writing strategies. Fine. Once they are taught on the sound grounds, they are able to express better than a person who is just working on his own strategies. Thank you very much.